What's up, G-Speeders and crawler friends? I'm Gabe Fleming, owner-operator at Gspeed Chassis, and today I'm going to do a video to show you everything involved in my Class 2 G-Bug. We'll start from the outside. The body's a Tamiya sand scorcher. Been heavily modified and cut to stretch it out so it'll be legal in Class 2. Actually added a door on either side, so it's a 4-door now. The titanium cage is made by Kaeden Shaw, local to the San Francisco Bay Area to us. He does titanium work and also steel. I did this cage. I gave him a little sketch of what I wanted, and this is what he came up with. I think it looks awesome. He also did the titanium sliders I have here. And then the body's interior, I created, custom made the interior. Just used some styrene and some foam from the local craft shop. Made up my own seats and added the skeleton drivers there, which we have on the website. I basically start out with a styrene platform and have fun building up from there. So that's the body. Then we'll just start with the front of the truck, and actually front and back axles. So the front's a CP43 made by Supershafty, similar to AR45 axle, but it's a little bit wider. Steering's a whole lot better. I got some Treal Hobby knuckles and Treal Hobby brass portal covers. The rear axle is a stock AR45 axle, plastic. I elected to go the stock plastic because it's super light and slides over rocks really nicely. So that's the back axle. Front axle, the portal gears are TGH overdrive portal gears, so there's 36% overdrive in the portal boxes. You can get those gears from Key City Hobby. Next thing would be the bumpers. Front and back are the same bumpers. The front looks a little different because I chopped it shorter so I can scoot it way back and have ultimate front end clearance and approach angle using the bug body since it's so small in the front. So these TGH modular bumpers are real nice. They got the slot on the side, so you can actually, slide it in and out to adjust it to whatever body you have. And then they come with an 85 millimeter bar or a 155 millimeter bar that can be used for Class 1 or any type of body that you elect to put on there. They got different sizes. You could take the 155 millimeter one and cut it down, or bend the ends if you wanted to. So those are really nice bumpers. Next thing would be the GMP panhard mount. That's a multi-purpose panhard mount that we use for all portal axle builds, custom builds. It's nice because it's got some extra different mounting holes underneath it for your panhard link to make some adjustments there for different geometries and different builds. Then we got the GLD V2 servo mount, lay down servo mount. It's also got a spot on the back of this mount to screw standard servo standoffs, so you can mount a winch right behind your steering servo. So my steering servo is a G13 Pro by Three Brothers RC. This servo is super strong, super fast. I have this in obviously this rig, also in my Class 1. My G-Shot, and another cheater build I have. Very, very nice servo. Most all these parts too, so down in the description there'll be links to where to go purchase them if you're interested. The winch is XLP servo winch by Shifts RCs. Very, very nice winch. It's nice, it has a little bit of ramp up when you first start, so it's not like instant, yanking your truck offline and then it speeds up when you want it to. The spool I have on there is by Locked Up RC. I like this spool. I've been using it for a few years on different winches. It's nice because it's shorter than the standard spools that are out there, and then also the inside diameter is a little bigger, so it's kind of like running a taller gear, and your line actually moves faster for compared to running the standard spools that are out there. So that's the winch, the main chassis frame. This is the GS-FS chassis. It's one of the new chassis we came out with next to the V4. This one, compared to the V4, the skid plate has been moved up 26 millimeters. Because of that and how much the skid plate kind of crowds the front, we elected not to have the forward motor mount option mounting that the V4 has, but it does have some different shock mount locations, and this chassis gives a whole lot of room back here behind the skid plate, especially with these double bent back links by Hardcorerc RC. This whole kit is a titanium link kit by Hardcorerc RC, steering links and suspension links. Now you can get this kit off their website, going under the AR45 link kit section in the Gspeed section, and in the notes just make sure you're running, you write that you're running a CP43 front axle. And I'd also shoot them an email and give them your order number just to make sure that information gets sent across so you get the right link kit. But this setup here with this CP43 front and AR45 back is super nice for class 2. Next thing, the battery I use is a small 450 milliamp tattoo battery. Been using these for years, different milliamp values, but this 450 is what we use for our comp rigs, or what I use, and most of our guys. Just Velcro that onto the slider with Velcro I get from Home Depot. That's a 15-pound Velcro brand, works great. The skid plate is what we call on the website a blank Gspeed TJRC skid plate. We call it blank because it actually comes without any transmission mounting screw holes. And this skid plate's offered so you can run all different transmissions that you'd like and just orientate the transmission on the skid where you want. Go ahead and mark out your own holes and drill it with a 1/8 inch drill bit. Countersink the holes in the bottom and you're good. This particular setup I have is the Deluxe Portal transmission. Very, very small and light transmission. I'm really liking this because you can bolt your motor up to the transmission before mounting, and then place it in the truck that's been built with axles and shocks and links without drive shafts, and basically place the motor and the trans that's bolted together on the skid plate, making sure you have good clearance away from your suspension links and where the drive shaft's going to be. And then the transmission actually comes a little spacer that you use, but it's separate, and you can use that spacer underneath the transmission while you're moving it around to find your spot. And then as soon as you like the location where you have the transmission, just lift the transmission off and you use that little spacer as a template, and go ahead and mark your 2 holes and drill them out and mount the tranny. Then the next thing I would do is put the drive shafts in, and these are the Deluxe cut to length drive shafts. They come long, and then you go ahead and you have a truck built with the transmission in it, and then you just physically measure from output of transmission to the output of the axle and cut your drive shaft. And I just use a cutoff wheel on a Dremel tool. Works really nice. The motor itself is a Three Brothers RC A6 1600 kV brushless 10-pole motor. This thing's super smooth, very nice low end resolution, but has plenty of wheel speed and power when I need it. Being controlled by a Mamba X2, Micro X2 speed control. Speed control works very, very good. What else is there? Shocks. These are Traxxas Big Port 2660s with I have mini T springs back here in the back, and then these front ones are Hot Racing, which are the same size springs. They're just a little bit different spring rate. And then the spring cups are Deluxe no preload cups. And let's see what else. And then Next thing would be tires. So these are J Concepts Green Dot Tusk tires. These tires are working really good. I just started using them recently. These ones here are breaking in still. I use these on some terrain, and then the other tires that I really like is the new KLR B2 in the gold compound, and also have them in the red compound. So those are my two tire setups I swap back and forth with. And then the wheels, unfortunately these wheels are discontinued. These are Team Garage Hack wheels. I've been using these for a long time. They don't have this particular look, but they have the same design of wheel available on their website, just with different faces on them that work amazing. They have plenty of space back here for these large brass portal box covers. So I think I covered most of it. JJ3D design body mounts. These are made by JJ3D Design, a local Bay Area friend of mine. He actually will design all different kind of mounts for you. He also does custom sliders, also metal sliders for your hard bodies or Lexane bodies to get you legal for class 2, and also class 1. So whatever you have. So I think that pretty much covers the build. You got any questions or anything that I might have missed that you'd like to know about? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, or you can email me or call me up on my phone, or hook up with me on Facebook. So now I'll take you guys outside the G shop and show you some running footage and show you what this thing can do. So.
video gives you some great ideas for your next crawler build. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you get updated on up and coming Gspeed chassis videos. Keep taking it to the top.